legitimate boys and girls. I say, welcome, welcome to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne, your host. It's about to go down. It's this lovely Sunday afternoon, and as I said before, welcome to another edition of Dragon Sports Live, which is presented by Dragon Jump Productions, the founder, the baby. I'm your host, Dante Payne. We got a jam-packed show for you as we gonna cover the big three. We got some baseball, football, and basketball coming up. For those new to Drug Sports Live, this is not your typical podcast. Show podcast for sports and news. And what better way to do what we do best? Here on Drug Sports Live. Let's get it.
High Res chose God over money. He burned bridges with major labels, Hollywood execs, and industry musicians, demonetized, deplatformed, and banned. He put it all on the line for the sake of the truth. What's gaining the world worth if it means losing your source?
I chose heaven over Hollywood. I'll never sell my soul. People said I'd never blow. God been keeping me afloat. You can never block my blessings. This the only thing I know. Went a few years without even doing the show. Finally getting back on road, getting back to my roots. But I never stop fighting when I'm searching for the truth. All these rappers lying every time they in the booth. Blackball from these labels, corporations, and these suits. Keep that thing on me, case my haters in the mood. But like Shaquille, I'm praying that I never had to shoot. They keep bringing up me and Jimmy, don't even gotta ask. That's my brother to the grave. We just on two different paths. Shot my brother Emilio. If you know, then you really know. Life got in the way. It's just really hard to admit it though. Lost in LA, trying to make these viral videos. Had to get humble, so I moved about the city. Me and wifey almost broke up. Thank God I woke up. She been there for me since we was little. Now we all grown up. Back to the East Coast. Had to find me though. No money in my bank account, but found a little piece though. Lost my grandma and I've been on a mission to make sure that I carry on these family traditions. I got close to the God, heritage, and religion. If you ever did me wrong, just know that you are forgiven. Finally started speaking my mind and all my records. I lost money, lost fans, but I would never regret it. Got married to the love of my life, man, what a blessing. Even got to kick it with Donald Trump at the wedding. Life became a joke, man, we living in mean. Ain't no left, ain't no right, they all on the same team. They try to label me radical and they call me extreme because I'm willing to die for the American dream. When I thought it's rock bottom and the bottom kept coming, demons kept chasing, but you know I kept running. I hope that God proud of the man that I'm becoming. I'm not perfect myself, and that's why I don't be judging. I could quit and retire, but I would rather inspire. Dropping songs with dollar sign. We had India on fire. I don't rock Balenciaga and them evil ass designers. Put my soul in these raps. I could never be a lie. Wifey making boss moves. Beat our first lawsuit. Shout to my real fans. My success cause all you thought about quitting. Had my back against the wall, but failure is not an option. That's why I gave it my all. The government had us locked in our homes. Then I rallied against the mandates with Robert Malone. My family said I'm crazy when we talked on the phone, but I still do this for the fans who feel lost and alone. Hey, ban me, cancel me, but you can never stop me. Even some of my idols unfollow me and block me. I know that God got me, man. The journey been real fun. If you still riding with me, then you a real one. Spoke out against the government, had everybody shook. The only rapper to perform a MLK probably stood. These social medias might ban me, and they probably should. I'll never sell my soul. It's heaven over Hollywood. It's rest. Iconic. Yeah. Okay.
Woo, woo, woo. That's a good way to start our show. And those who are new to Dragon Sports Life, it's not your typical podcast. It's your podcast for sports and music. So, what better way to do it? And let's dive right into the diamond, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down. First and foremost, I must say, congratulations to the LA Dodgers, 2P champions. They they put up a good fight. Them young Blue Jays. They put up one hell of a fight. But in the end, them Dodgers came out. And now my lady will not let me hear the end of it because she is a Dodgers fan. So congratulations on that. And I know she was doing backflips when they won that day. So I am happy for her. Her Dodgers want to see the Blue Jays win because they haven't won a World Series since 1993. Want to see them do it. But they played their heart out. They played good. The game went to 11 innings for crying out sake. In game 3, it went to 18 innings. They played the whole game in game 3. So, congratulations on them on that report. Yeah, gotta say it like that. Congratulations. In my Jeezy voice. So, that's, stellar. So, most definitely gotta say congratulations to them in that regard. They played out, they did their best, and in the end, it is what it is. But we gonna move it on. There's a lot of things brewing in the off season. A lot of developments that value your attention. So, official MLB news. The league is now tracking all of the latest free agent and trade rumors for the 2025-26 cycle. With every team's options, complementary picks, and roster decisions in motion. One of the big market National League clubs could be a heavily favorite to get Cody Bellinger. On Cody Bellinger, who opted out of his contract and will become a free agent as as they open their off-season strategy. Dealing for him from the prospect pool of prioritizing pitching and depth, it's gonna be a challenge in this MLB next season. Like I said, it's gonna be a challenge. Um, we got a lot of prospect rankings that has been updated. The industry ranking top re-ranked the top 100 MLB prospects now that the 25 draft and season is complete. It's setting the stage for which young players would matter in 2026 the most. The fact that the MLB is already tracking options, free agents, and prospects moves underscores the shifts that teams are planning for 2026. Even as the dust settles on 2025, which haven't quite yet, we got about a couple weeks, a month, and a couple weeks left in 2025, but they already focus on what's mattering the most. And for that club that's targeting Cody Bellinger, this signals a strategy of leveraging young talent to acquire an established major league bat. Smart teams would do this rather than waiting. So let's see what they do. Let's see what Cody Bellinger's gonna do. Yeah. So let's see. Now, if you follow a team though, with their plan, what is their plan for 2026? Are you buying now or building for later? Keep tabs on that front office moves, not just player transactions. And if you are playing fantasy, or conveying baseball content, focus beyond the marquee sports, the marquee stars. Look to the next layer of contributors, how the teams are polishing and positioning themselves. Be sure to check that out because it's going to be a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a doozy. Um, the Atlanta Braves hire Walt Rice as their manager. He was the bench coach since 2018. So they said we're going to bump you up to manager. Braves also strengthened their coaching staff by hiring pitching coach Jeremy Haffler and first base coach Antoine Richardson. Added that to the fold, as well as picked up Chris Sale $18 million option. Yankees pick up Tim Hill 26 option, decline right hand pitcher Jonathan Zlanga for his $5 million option. Shane Bieber picks up his $16 million option to stay with the Blue Jays. I think I would too after we made it to the World Series. Even though we lost in 7 games. This is one of the best World Series that you ever can be a part of. Why not go back to the team that you was doing well with? White Sox are picking up $20 million option for center fielder Lewis Roberts. And Cubs Shota Umaga declines option and he will become a free agent. So let's see where he goes or if they're going to offer where he stays. Tigers right-hander Jack Flattery will return on a $20 million option, and Padres Yu Darvish will be out all of 26 after having UCL surgery. So he will be out of all 26 in his season before he even started in 2026. So that's that. Orioles hire Craig Albanese as new manager, and former Nationals ace Steven Strasburg joins San Diego State coaching staff. He's going over there, won the World Series with the National. Now you join the coaching staff of San Diego State. Get your coaching experience if you're going to try to move up. Maybe coach in the big leagues. You got to start somewhere, and big ups to that. You might be a good coach or a good role model for those young ones at San Diego State. So let's give it up. Give a round of applause for Steven Strasburg for joining that coaching staff. Trevor Story had his story picked up. No, but he had his option picked up to stay with the Boston Red Sox. And former Pirates manager Derek Shelton returning to the Twins as manager. He was the bench coach with the Twins from 2018 to 2019. So he's returning back to the Twins manager role. And MLB spring training is slated to open February 20th in Florida. So be sure to be checking that out because that's going to come up quick, fast, in a hurry. So pay attention to it. Check it out because it's definitely going to be coming quick, fast, in a hurry. And I really got to say, it's going to be coming. It's like, if you ain't paying attention, boom, there you go. We here. So check it out. Yes. Definitely make sure you check it out. Because like I said, it will be coming quick, fast, in a hurry. And you won't even know what hit you. So be sure to check it out, guys. Let's get it on. But I will take a quick break. I got more music for you here on Dragon Sports Live. If you missed anything on Dragon Sports Live, fear not. Because you can get it on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can even follow me on social media at DragonJumppro. Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Instagram, YouTube, Dragon Jump Pro. I'll tell you again, and I'm going to tell you again. Be sure to like and subscribe. Drop your comments. Let me know how you feeling. Let me know how you doing. Let me know what team you rooting for. No matter what sport it is, let me know. But we'll be right back after this.
Don't do no religion, it's relationship. Walking down with Abba, man, I feel I took a greater risk. I ain't going nowhere, man, I promise I'm gonna stay in this. And the one thing that I learned, you made the bed, you better lay in it. Praise God in his sanctuary. Praise him in his mighty heavens. Praise him for his mighty deeds. Feel completed. Number 7. I must stay away from that evil. I'm not trying to miss my blessings. I had problems with directions. Now I just gotta address it. I was stagnant at first. I had to show him how he stepping. Just had to catch up with my God. Cause in the world I'm chasing relish. You get it? Catch up, relish. I just wanted all the green. People that used to be close to me didn't believe. I had my heart on my sleeve. If he got problems with me, little homie get blocked. Feeling like Joel and V. The devil really thought he had that control on me, but I'm getting ball fatigue. Yeah. G-O-D, can you feel it? I've been trying to win these souls. I pray I touch about 1,000,000. Holy denim when I step. That's why my jeans look expensive. Don't like to think about my past, cause man, I really was a menace. I was talking mess and breaking teeth like I work at the dentist. I ain't even had no friends around, man. I know God my only witness. Man, I ride with Jesus. I don't need no car. Life felt so bizarre. And I had to run into my father's arms. He gave me all I want. He gave me what I want, but plus he gave me what I need. Man, I felt so stuck up in that world with God, I finally can breathe. I just felt so stuck up in the world with God, I finally can breathe. For real. Yeah, okay. Don't do no religion, it's relationship. Walking down with Abba, man, I feel I took a greater risk. I ain't going nowhere, man. I promise I'm gonna stay in this. And the one thing that I learned, you made the bed, you better lay in it. Oh, I caught her in a lie, I don't go there. It's something on the mind, I don't go there. Talking out of line, I don't go there. I don't go there. Homie, I don't go there. Fighting all the time, I don't go there. Conversation dry, I don't go there. She lost it in her eyes, I don't go there. I don't go there. Homie, I don't go there. Stay for the money, couldn't let you go. Gonna saw you change, but I never let you know. Taking back then, I remember where we were. Now we in the dirt, I'll be better on my own. You were something that I wanted. Now you're something that I needed. We don't spend our time too often. Think it's the time I believe it. Yeah. Homie, I don't go there. That way on the road into nowhere. She was down to ride for the whole way. Now we both lost in the nightmare. I don't think we got together. Started wishing I never met her. Fake said I could do better. Peace out, it's been a pleasure. Are you talking like I'm wrong? Coming soon, I'll be gone. That's the movie you cut short. We talk less and we fuck more. Wonder why we got all the problems. Trying to work, but you always calling. Why you bitching? I'm sick of talking. What the fuck is it? Always something. Sick of you and your damn drama. We don't got much left to comment. Fuck forever. I broke the promise. I got a lot. That's why you know my conscience. I don't want to have kids with you. I don't want to move in with you. I don't want to act fucking cute when we out in public. That's not so. All these pics see Photoshop. Actually, why I think of photo crap. Time is up. I'm on the clock. I hold the best, or maybe not. Stay for the money. Couldn't let you go. Gonna saw you change, but I never let you know. Taking back, I remember where we were. Now we in the dirt. I'll be better on my own. You were something that I wanted. Now you're something that I needed. We don't spend our time too often. Think it's the time I believe it. Yeah. Homie, I don't go there. That way on the road into nowhere. She was down to ride for the whole way. Now we both lost in the nightmare. Yeah. I swear to God it won't work. She put the blame on me. I throw the blame on her. We fighting over some dumb shit and I think we only got worse. I think the moment we break up and we both see where we were, yeah. I thought at first there was something more, now maybe not. We hit our peak and we got bored, then the love stops. Now we trying to hold on to something that shouldn't be. If I let you go, then I'll be at peace. Peace. Yeah.
Foggy nights and rainy days. Your sunshine on my face, in the world but not afraid. From death to life I've changed. From death to life I've changed. From death to life I've changed. 'Cause your sunshine on my face. Your sunshine on my face. So far that I've come, you brought me out of the slums. Ran back in the darkness. I thought my walk in the garden was done. Your word never dies. These tears from my eyes restored. Years to my life, years to my wife. I deserve to die shooting dope just to try. This is your brain in a heated pan, just fried, running wild. Why me? Why redo? He said, my grace is sufficient for you, sufficient for you. Admit your problems that you need me in your life to solve them. Let's talk on this walk. This was your body lined in chalk. But I brought you back to the foot of the cross to show I will get the glory even in a loss. So keep walking, son. My son paid the cost. Stand up, let me dust you off. You can never lose if you make me your boss. Never dilute my mercy and grace. My sun shines on your face. Foggy nights and rainy days. Your sunshine on my face. In the world, but not afraid. From death to life, I'm changed. From death to life, I'm changed. From death to life, I'm changed. Your sunshine on my face. 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 Foggy nights and rainy days. Your sunshine on my face in the world, but I'm not afraid. From day to life, I'm changed. From death to life, I'm changed. From death to life, I'm changed. 'Cause your sunshine on my face. Your sunshine on my face. Sunshine on my face. I said, your sunshine on my face. Sunshine on my face. Sunshine on my face. Your sunshine on my face. Sunshine on my face. I've been sending kisses down to you. I sleep on the slaughter beam. It's funny from last night. I don't need no joke. I've been sleeping since October. That's no joke. Stars, good time travel, life perfect. It's flowing. I'm running, I'm waiting, I'm ready, I'm going. You know it's nothing, mama. So many holidays. You know that's petty, Papa. I'm really pretty, Papa. Give me the fork and Zaza. Can I break for your honor? Can I break for your honor? I made a sentence. You don't want no money. You want to break for your honor? I've been myself sweet. Mama, I say you kick me, mama. Okay. I say you kick me, mama. I'm crazy, your honor. I play the sentence. We don't want nobody. I know I break for your Japanese. I've been myself sweet people. I say you kick me, mama. I say you kick me, mama. You feel inside. I'm alive with a paralysis. 21 minutes of I was just staring off. What makes you up? It's a renaissance. I'm bring it. Circle your brain, you agitated. Paint your balls like regulated. I'm glad you made it. Seems like that. I even suddenly kisses down to slowly. Being on the slaughter, being like a joke. It's funny from last night. I don't need no joke. I since October. That is no joke. My son, he can say what he thinks. My baby newborn and he's got. He's jealous of you and success. He even tried to kill you and but failed. Yo, yo, okay, so listen up. Yeah. There's this guy named Marcus, right? And he has a gap so big in his teeth that he whistles and you can hear a lisp every time he speaks. And that's the guy who wants to battle me. This half a beard having, this half a rap having, this crusty the crab, this crusty the clown. Oh my God, trying to come at me. Mr. Not mention Timma acronym, but this little Marcus got me mixed up with this friend. Why you so in it? Forget it, but I finish. You want to smoke this to end it? I'm from the land that the doctor, you better hide. I drank a elixir. There's a gap between me and you, but I'm not talking about your teeth, dude. There's a gap between me and you, but I'm not talking about your beard, dude. There's a gap between me and you, but I'm not talking about our lyrics. There's a gap between me and you, and I heard they got a job for you. That 3K in on Ortho, California. I'm in Orca, headed to Mercus, my water. Going to delete that you thought of all make six, but never drop, cause everyone knows the Marine will watch you. Gotcha. Started, never stopping for the democracy. And the artist movement in silence for daily departed. Smell a body, so the mark streets we charted, and he got nada, so you were bothered. I never wanted to do this. I was just making my music. I was just chilling at home when I heard someone was stupid. Suicide stupid. Everyone look at his snoofus. Marcus's mouth is closed. I still see his uvula moving. Unfortunate, you whine and put a cork in it. You sounded like a trailer with some cattle and a horse in it. Your voice is sounding horrendous. He done so put the fork in them. You sounding like the garbage. Disposal with the nuts or in the forks in it. Bound to sing. When you play games with the battleship, you surely bound to sing. Someone get this nappy bearded rapper up brush and some things. And it's not about the politics, you just a bugging me. I could be gay and liberal, all through gender and rainbow, black or glittering, march with citizens, all through San Francisco and change my genitals, feel more man Marcus's. Boca Bear and get dealt. That's a solitaire, you'll be playing yourself. Michael bootleg Jordan put the flame on himself. I'm that M16 Marcus aimed at himself. And then you up inside that. Conservatives with these rhymes, I'm steadily topping charts. Acting out tough online, cause you quick to point the finger, but you need to realize that the guy inside the mirror got you feeling victimized.
Welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. We was just in the diamond. Now we gonna move to the gridiron where we just had the NFL trade deadline that came, went, and passed. It's been blockbuster trade deadline. We call it blockbuster trade deadline. It's shaking up the league all around the league. The recent NFL trade deadline was one of the most active in history, with several contenders making major moves and the New York Jets committing to a full rebuild, aka fire sale. Yes, Jets fire sale. The Jets are 1-7. We're going into week 10. Jets are 1-7. Jets have officially entered what we call rebuild. They traded away 2 all-pro cornerstones. Cornerback Sauce Gardner was traded to the Indianapolis Colts, who are 7-2. Defensive tackle Quentin Williams was sent to the Dallas Cowboys, who are 3-5-1. The Eagles reloaded. The defending champion Eagles 6-2 were aggressive buyers, adding edge rusher Jalen Phillips and cornerback Jair Alexander, as well as cornerback Michael Carter, to an already stacked roster. And they trying to build a secondary up, and they trying to get better. You want to have depth in us, or you do. But they already got a stacked roster on that front. Cowboys did also, in addition to Williams, Cowboys acquired linebacker Logan Wilson from the Cincinnati Bengals. That's what happened in trade deadline. And then, my Patriots, they traded away Kyle Duggar and forgot the other person's name. They'll come back to me later. I'm sorry. But yeah, they traded away 2 players. So it's been a lot of trades that happened. We got several key players that are heading into the weekend with their status in question. Jalen Daniels, in the best news of the week, he did not tear any ligaments in his gruesome looking elbow injury. He will be placed on IR, but he will not be placed on IR, but his status is uncertain for week 10. We'll check that out. Keep y'all posted. DeForest Buckner, the defensive tackle for the Colts, he took a hit and was placed on injury reserve with a neck injury and will miss at least 4 games. So he should be good, but we'll see how he goes after the 4 games. Gonna miss at least 4 games off the bat. Kyler Murray, Cardinals QB. He's also headed to IR with a foot injury and is expected to miss 4 to 8 weeks. So keep him posted. Keep him watch out. That means Jacoby Brissett gets the start for the Cardinals this upcoming Sunday. Joe Alt, the offensive tackle for the Chargers. Standout rookie tackle will undergo season-ending surgery on his right leg. Right ankle surgery, dislocated ankle, and all that. Season ending. So his season is done. Thursday night football was an all-around defensive effort with the Broncos defeating the Las Vegas Raiders in a 10-7 defensive struggle, maintaining a stronghold on the AFC West. Boom. In the NCAA football Week 11 upsets and playoff picture, you know, we had Saturday's top results as the number 3 Texas A&M 9-0 remained undefeated over powering the Missouri team that's ranked number 19 38-17 in that road victory. Ole Miss dominated against the Citadel, and Indiana pulled off a thrilling 27-24 last minute upset over the Penn State, who they keep their perfect season and playoff hopes alive as well. Texas Tech won in a crucial Big 12 showdown against number 7 BYU 29-7. When I seen that game, Texas Tech was just steamrolling. They looked at poised. They looked at calm. It was not going to happen. They scored one. They allowed BYU to score 1 point, but that is an upset because Texas Tech is ranked higher than BYU. So that is an upset. Oregon survived a defensive battle against number 20 Iowa, winning 18-16. Y'all hear these scores? It's a lot of good games that's been going on. And as we stand, here is the current CFP top 4 with several teams still in the hunt. Ohio State 9-0, Indiana 9-0, Texas A&M 9-0, Alabama 8-1. On the bubble, Georgia 8-1, Ole Miss 9-1, BYU 8-1, Texas Tech 8-1. That's gonna be there. And the coaching carousel is starting early because Auburn has fired head coach Hugh Freeze. LSU have also moved on for Brian Kelly, for those who don't know. But Auburn has moved on for Coach Hugh Freeze. There. In other football news, aka the UFL, there's going to be a major overhaul in 2026. The UFL is in its offseason, but just announced a massive strategic shift in the 2026 season, focused on new markets, a new league structure, 3 new teams. The league is replacing 3 of the existing franchise and adding teams in new cities. We got the Columbus Aviators, Louisville Kings, and Orlando Storm. Team rebrands. 2 Texas-based teams are now getting new names and stadiums. So the Arlington Renegades will become the Dallas Renegades, and the Houston Rednecks will be rebranded as the Houston Gamblers. The league is moving away from a large NFL stadiums and will have teams play in smaller soccer Pacific stadiums to create more intimate and energetic fan experience. They trying to make the fans more approved, more involved with it, get more energized instead of playing in large stadiums. The Unified League, which, like I said, dissolving UFL and XFL conference starting in 2026, all 8 teams will complete in a single unified league, with the top 4 teams advancing to the playoffs. The league's free agency period officially opened on October 1st. So we going to see who's there and who's not. But that's what's going on this week. Back to NFL news. The Bears did good last week against the Bengals. I am very proud of the Bears and how they played. I'm also proud of Loveland with that go-ahead touchdown. So looking at the standings, it's looking bright. We got my Patriots sitting at the top, 7-2 of the AFC East. The AFC North, we got the Steelers in there, but the AFC North to me that's division, that conference is always close. It always depends on this team needs this team to win in order to make the playoffs. So people watch out on that. The AFC South, we got the Colts sitting at 7-2. Jaguars 5-3. AFC West, we got Broncos sitting at 8-2, with the Chargers right behind them at 6-3. Chiefs at 5-4, and Raiders at the bottom of that student poll. National League Football Conference, Eagles 6-2 in the NFC West East. NFC North, we got the Packers at 5-2, Lions at 5-3, and the Bears at number 3 at 5-3. NFC South, Buccaneers at 6-2, with the Panthers 5-4. The last time I've said Panthers in the top in the rankings right now was when Cam Newton, I believe, was with the team, or Andy Dalton. Saints struggling right now, 1-8, but don't tell my lady because she would have a fit because her Saints are struggling. But it's okay. It's definitely okay. NFC West, we got two teams at 6-2, the Seahawks and the Rams, with these San Francisco 49ers at 6-3, Cardinals at 3-5. So let's see what they gonna do. Yeah. But yeah, let's see what they gonna do. Cause yeah, it's going down. You hear me? Going down. But we're gonna take another quick break. And then we're gonna move over to the hardwood. As we got some good games that's going on tonight. Team struggled the other day. And more. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up. Nah, we ain't slowing down. Pick it up, pick it up. Yeah, let's play a game called Monkey in the Middle. Married to the game, but I ain't scared to make a single. This right here got you feeling like a nympho. About the climax, spit your face all in the pillow. It's a grand slam home run. Early morning tee off, sinking the hole in one. For one, the underdog, but I'm winning it. Front flows, but the ticket DJ keeps spinning it. I can't stop this feeling that I come across. Walking on water like the synagogue, then I'm gone. Busters who you gonna call? Feels like Christmas when I'm sipping on that rubber. No. It's a bonus on your paycheck. It's when the wifey surprised you with sex. Yes, it's going on at first date. It's taking her over dinner and she offers to pay. That's a grand slam. Way back. I'm swinging for the fence. Grand slam. I got a couple of drinks, got weed and some money to spend. That's a grand slam. I'm feeling brand new, like no, I can't lose. That's a damn good day. That's a damn good day. That's right, and that's a damn good day. Yeah, I'm trying to give a bit of great advice. You in a dark place, this could be your ray of light. It's a feeling that could make you night. I'm trying to take these people higher. It don't matter if you're afraid of heights. Right. It's like that back massage. It's a bachelor party over your last hurrah. Feels good, don't it? Enjoy it while you can. This all stops when the record ends. There's three types of people I know that tell the truth. Kids, drunks, and those who nothing to lose. I'm on my last break, no, but got no weed to smoke. Just found a joint in the seat of my coach. That's a grand slam. Way back, I'm swinging for the fence. Grand slam. I got a couple of drinks, got weed and some money to spend. That's a grand slam. I'm feeling brand new, like no, I can't lose. It's a damn good day to me. Said I'm feeling brand new, like no, I can't lose. It's a damn good day to me. And that's a damn good day to me. Pick it up, pick it up. Nah, we ain't slowing down. Pick it up, get it up. Yeah, tall, skinny, white, too. Born and raised out in fields where I'm still living the day. Nah, I never went Hollywood, heaven forbid. And I big up to my hometown for letting me live. I'm feeling energized. Like I worked out and got some exercise. It's that game-winning goal. It's getting home from work. It's smelling your favorite meal, cooking on the kitchen stove. I love to hit on women, but in a good way. I don't hit my women. You men are just absurd. This is just dessert. They want it just absurd. You get your just dessert. This is getting sweet revenge on your worst enemies. It's partying all night till breakfast at Denny's. It's a grand slam. You don't feel way back. I'm swinging for the fence. Got a couple of drinks, got friends, and some money to spend. That's a grand slam. It's a damn good day to me. It's a damn good day to me. Pick it up, pick it up. Real way back. I'm swinging for the fence. I've got a couple of drinks, got friends, and some money to spend. That's a grand slam. You know I'm feeling brand new, like no, I can't lose. That's a damn good day to me. That's a damn good day to me. That's right, and that's a damn good day to me. Just in case you didn't know, I'm doing G. My heart for the king, my hands to the plow. I work with the truth. I live with a smile. The king of kings. You should know it by now. Every tongue confess. Every knee should bow. Jehovah, Jehovah, you giving grace on man like a customer. I am forever indebted, so I will forever serve you like a butler. Whatever in me, whatever you need, I grind like a hustler. Bring the church to the hood, the hood to the church, in the hoodie, a bite on the block like 2-3, but that's ball talk like new. I could have died when I was like 2-3, but Satan flew that. That's stupid. I was trying to fall and got back forward. I was wasting around. That's who. I rep Christ, this action rap. I don't rap back. I said, shine, falling, fake tall like Joe. It's all on my saints. But I ain't talking new. Okay, I ain't changed. But I ain't talking about stuff. I ain't changed. That's the name that I'm calling for. My heart for the king. My hands to the plow. I work with the trust. I live with a smile. The king of kings. You should know it by now. Every tongue confess. Every knee shall bow. Every tongue confess. Every knee shall bow. The king of kings. You should know it by now. I work with the truth. I live with a smile. Every tongue confess. Every knee shall bow. I don't make black music. And I don't make white music. I make life music for high school kids. Antidotes, he the goat, I change, he remote, I bang, Holy Ghost, fingers twist, I know the ropes. If it comes from the Lord, and I know it's dope. If it comes from God, I try to approach. He don't stand often, and it's awesome. He chose me to lead y'all, and I'm falling. So come around here, see how we pray. Till I rip my DJ. I roll out this way. It's not my that my God pray. My heart for the king, my hands to the plow. I work with the trust. I live with a smile. The king of kings. You should know it by now. Every tongue confess. Every knee shall bow. Every tongue confess. Every knee shall bow. The king of kings. You should know it by now. I work with the truth. I live with a smile. Every tongue confess. Every knee shall bow. Every knee shall bow. Every knee shall bow. Every knee shall bow.
Daddy, why do they always hate on you so much? Hey, Big Man. Oh, what? I guess we're gonna have to get 3 new cars this year. Hater, can you see us? Go. Whoa, stop. New whip, new top, new kick.
You ain't got to worry about it, baby. No daddy got you. If they ever been mad, I have to tell them it's my season. The twins back together. What they gonna do? Still in the hood, feel like I've been stuck in the maze, running for days. Old friends part their ways, talking to God. Lately I've been stuck in my praise. I've been on fire, they've been trying to darken my blaze. Nothing amazing, crazy how they think they gon' phase me. Standing on business, same way I be rocking my chains. Playing with chips, homie, we ain't talking no lady. They watching my page, left for a couple people in rage. Yeah, I'm never losing my cool. Have a ticket out of Nick, got me covered in jewels. Before you think to play with me, you rather play with a fool. 70 lakh, old school truth, let's cruise. Put it on Robert Davis, I've been losing my screws. Pressure the move, just enough to leave them confused. We don't never laugh at haters, even if they amusing. We don't do it for the clout, I just send them their views, yeah. On go, won't stop. New whip, no top. New kicks, no top. Showtime, sold out. Money long, getting paid. New chain, got it made. New ice, hit me, hate me. Better quit, hit the block, feel like a fence. I get it jumping. Body out here faking the neck, I get it pumping. Every time when we be fake, feel like he dumping. Dancing like they was pumping. I promise them haters bumping. Get they in their feelings, I be somewhere on top. While they all in my comments, I got them somewhere on block. Ain't spilling through the streets, better give them a mouth. Truth say, make a man, we gon' give them a five. Okay, everybody wanna salute me like I'm the cat. Others lying on their status, not knowing we know they capping. I'm a businessman, got money, we get to rapping. I remember days we was trapping. Yeah, they better call off. How many these night runners, truth edition, all off. I'm trying to ball low. I done told Mercedes, go and get the whip ready. Don't need it coming. They can pull up to the man. We be fucking not dumbing on real. On go, won't stop. New whip, no top. New kicks, no top. Showtime, sold out. Money long, getting paid. New chain, got it made. New ice, hit me, hate me, better quit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you miss Dragon Sports Live, don't feel bad. Because you can catch it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. You can even follow Dragon Sports Live on social media at DragonJumppro. Again, that's at DragonJumppro. That's Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call that. YouTube at DragonJumppro. Simple, easy to remember. And let's get it. Ooh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. But yeah, that's how you will catch that. That's how you will, be that. Now, moving on over to the hardwood. Um, we're gonna start with the WNBA today, cause the WNBA indicated they took a 30-day extension, so now we got to November 31st. I believe it's 31 days in. We got to November 30th for the CBA, which means the players union, as well as the owners, to rectify a new CBA. Now, what happens if they don't get that new CBA? This will lead to what we call a lockout, a potential lockout, and we're trying to get everything rectified before that lockout. So we're trying to get that. And while that's happening, Nemeka Ogunwe joins new league. And she's the first player to sign with Project B, an international 5x5 league launching in the fall of 2026. So she's the first to sign with that. And I can I respect that, because seeing that she was trying to play for the Nigerian team and got denied 3 different times, and then a lot of the WNBA players, they tend to play overseas when they're not in season in the NBA. I respect that. So Project B is a new league, an international 5-on-5 league that's launching in fall 26. So big ups to it for being the first of that. I will keep y'all posted if more players from the WNBA sign in that as well. The draft lottery is set for the WNBA to be held November 23rd, with the Dallas Wings holding the best odds to win the top pick for the second consecutive year. Gonna be 5 teams on that. 5 teams. Storm also signed Dominique Molanga. Um, and rookie Dominique is also joining Unrivaled 3-on-3 for the second season. So that's happening. Um, we got a lot of injuries. A lot of injuries. Cam Thomas is sidelined, who's the Brooklyn Nets guard. He's expected to no. Cam Thomas is the forward center. Expect to miss at least 3 to 4 weeks with a hamstring strain. De'Aaron Fox is set to return tonight. Um, and is expected to make his season debut tonight. Wiggles struggle after a 7 straight loss, and they fall to 1-8. The struggle has been real for the Washington Wizards. Lakers sale finalized, so Mark Walter, owner of the Dodgers, who just became a World Series champ, is now is the controlling interest in the Los Angeles Lakers. Richie Abadato passes away. That's the former NBA and WNBA coach. Passed away at age 87. So the those go out to that family in there and more. But that's what's going on with that. NCAA season is amongst us, while we have the St. John's losing to Alabama in a game where the Crimson Tide defeated the Red Storm at Madison Square Garden. Arkansas was taking on Michigan State. The number 14 Razorbacks are set to play the number 22 Spartans, which that game is on now. So tune in to check that game out. We had a Florida player making history as a Florida redshirt freshman. Oliver Ruiz became the tallest Division I player in history when he made his debut on Thursday. A dual tour commits to Arkansas. The highly ranked 2026 ranked recruit is committed to Arkansas. So that's what's going on the college level. We do got some good games on the NBA level that's going on tonight. Mavericks is taking on the Wizards, with the Mavericks are trailing the Wizards in the third quarter of their game currently right now. The Raptors are and the 76ers are on break after the second quarter. Blazers Nets. Wow. Blazers Heat, my bad. The Trailblazers are leading the Heat in the second quarter. And the Bulls and Cavaliers are tied in the second quarter right now. Now, the Bulls played a very tough game yesterday, where if they would have won yesterday against the Milwaukee Bucks, I would have did backflips. I'd be like, yeah, we going to the playoffs off the back. If we had to play one of those teams, it's a sure chance that we can win, but it's a long season. Bulls been looking good, even without Kobe White. They've been looking real good. Commend the Bulls for what they was doing. Pistons is even starting to look good. Lakers and the Hawks. The Lakers are behind the Hawks in the second quarter. Pelicans Spurs. The Pelicans are playing the Spurs in the second quarter. Is there. Paul George is going to be out for the weekend due to illness. LeBron James was recently cleared for basketball activities after missing time with at sciatica, so he's clear. Let's see when he will returns. The Hawks guard is expected to be reevaluated in 4 weeks after suffering a sprained MCL for Trae Young. So let's keep him posted this too. And then Chris Middleton was out in today's game with a knee injury. Damon Jones pleaded not guilty in charges in the illegal gambling scheme. And that's pretty much what's going on there. But like I said, the Bulls are tied right now. I'm going to watch that Bulls game. I catch y'all on another edition of Dragon Sports.